The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City. Our sight tonight. Welcome. And happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, DH.
Well, Kevin,
that was an impressive performance. David, thank you for that story. Here's the starting group for Houston. We've got Wood. Green is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Oladipo. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, patrolling the paint. You know, Steve, now that we have some time away from it, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs in that bubble?
I think the wildest part, Kevin, was having players having the same living arrangements. We'll eventually look back and view it. As one of the most interesting times in NBA history.
Now, Brunson. Green deciding where to go with it. And it's off from three-point range. Green against Ball. Outside Williams. DeRozan on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
He's so explosive. DeRozan able to make plays inside, causing the defense to have to make a tough decision.
Outside, Green shoots the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Williams in the post. Outside, DeRozan. No good on that one. Nice D from Oladipo. Now here's Brunson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. He's covered by Ball. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
DeRozan on the wing. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA. He's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane. If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
Pass to Wood. Back to Brunson. The 11-footer. A shot off that time. And it's Chicago the other way.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And here's Green outside. Wood can't hit.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And the pass to Williams. It's stolen by Green. And it's Houston on the break. It's deflected. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And Levine with the slam. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have the turn and break to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside, Green. 4 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Outside, Ball. No good with the layup. Rockets trail by 6. The drive by Green. And the shot goes down.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Outside, Levine. Bombs it up for Levine. And Levine throws it down.
This is why Levine's a fan favorite. Plays with an exciting, flashy style.
Brunson the pass to Wood. To the paint. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Levine dishes the ball. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Brunson. Outside, Green. Inside. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Levine finds Ball at the elbow. Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Down low. Stolen by Ball. Outside, Levine. Fires the 3. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Levine. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Some changes for Chicago. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic. Dosulu comes in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Levine. Whiteside, good.
Not to be denied. And what do you expect from Hassan Whiteside? He's full of confidence.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Porter. Caruso kicks to DeRozan. Fires, high post, and that one drops for him. DeRozan's got 8.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
Out left to the wing. Here's Duarte. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Bulls leading by 6. Pass to White. Up top, Dedmon. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Bulls shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And the line for the Bulls.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do, and not enough credit for what he does. And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Porter with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Duarte. Here's Grant. Caruso grabs the miss. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
White with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And now an 11-point Bulls lead.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
To the inside. Whiteside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Assertive move by Hassan Whiteside. He's a low, rolling off the screen.
And here is Dosunmu. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Here's DeRozan. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Bulls ball.
The Bulls leading by 9. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, White. Passes it to DeRozan. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Caruso. And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. And the shot goes in. Whiteside's got 6.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
Here's Duarte. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems. With them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Oladipo, Jalen Brunson out there with Green. Then it's Christian Wood. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Green. Dedmon inside. It's rebounded by Houston. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Brunson the pass to Green. Now the pass to Wood. They kick it out to Green. And another three for Houston.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Green. Shoots from the baseline. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Rockets take it the other way. Oladipo taking his time here. To the paint. Here's Wood. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Here's Caruso. Brunson covering. White against Wood. Here's Dedmon. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Levine subbed in for Alex Caruso.
Slick shot by Zach right off the pass. He just goes straight into his motion.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes, different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Ball's checked in for Kobe White. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Well, Steve, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes. And with more threes, gives you more stats. And with more stats, gives you the bag.
Again, the Rockets score.
The offense was firing on all cylinders, and that's the exact kind of shot they wanted.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Here's Williams. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Green with the ball. Williams picks him up. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, he gets great elevation for a player his size. Maybe we need to get Oladipo back in the dunk contest.
Levine feeling it out a bit. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first 3. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Brunson against Ball. Outside, Green. That 3 off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Top of the key, Ball. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Levine. 6 to shoot. And again, Chicago. No good. To the middle. Here's Green. And Ball with the block.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Here's Green. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Levine, here we go. Vucevic, it's deflected, and they get it back. Levine kicks the ball. Just 5 on the clock. From the top of the key, he buries it. Ball's got 6.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Outside, Green. They grab their own miss. And that one, good. He's got 8.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Bulls trail by 5. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Back to Oladipo. Houston moving the ball around. Outside, Green. This one for 3. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
A new lineup here for Houston. Porter against Ball. Fires it up. And the Bulls with another miss.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Now Porter. No points in the game yet for him. The shot no good by Dvoracek. Levine against Porter. From the arc. Levine's shot is off.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Grant in the post. Guarded by Levine. Grant. That's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass the ball. Back to Vucevic. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Bucket is good. And that's now 7 points for Williams.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
There's the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
And it's Ball penetrating. Makes it off the glass. Ball's got 8.
On the drive, Lonzo's footwork is tremendous. The defense can't keep up with him.
Now here's Porter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kept alive. Pass Duarte. Here's ABC. Vucevic defending. Fires for 3. ABC. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. ABC's got the lead up to 11 now for Houston.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Count it. 8 points for him.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Patrick Williams. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
DeRozan with it. Now defended by Grant. White, wide open. He fires. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Caruso kicks to White. Tries from 16. Basket counts. White's got 6.
Nice touch from the mid-range. You can't give Kobe White these looks.
Here is Porter. And there's the pass to Orte. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers, and I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jalen Green. He had 13 points, 2 steals. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. On the wing, Green. Takes a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 16.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And it's Vucevic missing.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Pass to Brunson. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Back to Green. From past the arc. DeRozan with the rebound. Bulls trail by 11. Into the lane. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
You see with DeMar, the long step on the drive, then quick to go airborne.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo. And that's now 6 points for Victor Oladipo. Ball dishes to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
And Smitty, nobody's accused Levine of being a stellar defender, but the young man has improved in that area the last few seasons.
Greg, he's always had the physical tools to be a good defender. It's been his awareness that's kind of held him back. But his weak side rotation and his D has gotten a lot better.
Here's Vucevic. The Rockets pull it in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Takes it inside. And Ball with the block. Bean passes to Williams. The jump hook. And the shot is long.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And he slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Ball against Brunson. And it's Vucevic missing. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. They lead by 11. There's Green with the three. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
Down low, here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Brunson against Ball. Vucevic, it's blocked. Green left side. Brunson, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are, the more valuable you are. Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big men who can dish it out.
Left side, Williams. Back to Ball. Here's Vucevic. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. That one looked like it was on the way down. Yet they call goaltending out the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Osumu, he's checked in for the Bulls. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from three-point range. Williams kicks the ball. On the wing, DeRozan. Brunson covering. Here's Vucevic. A shot missing. And it's Houston the other way. Brunson with it. He dishes it to Oladipo. Pass to Green. Now here's Dosunmu. Guarded by Green. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And stolen by Williams. It's DeRozan with the drive. It's rebounded by Brunson. Rockets leading by 14. Outside, Green. For the three. Traps in the tray. Green's got 11 in the second half.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Ball, the pass to Williams. From 11 feet away. Kicks it to Vucevic. And again, Chicago, no good. Rockets have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And Green gets it to go.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Bulls trail by 19. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Brunson scanning the floor. Passes it to Oladipo. And here's Brunson. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 5th rebound in this one. DeRozan with it. Now defended by Oladipo. And DeRozan kicks to Williams. Ball up top. 10 points for him. Good.
Gotta appreciate how aggressive Lonzo is. When he's feeling it, he keeps on shooting.
Oladipo outside. Offline with his 3. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Ball slams it in.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Brunson against Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic.
Clearly a foul.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from. For the Rockets.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic. White comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Alex Caruso in for Williams.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
Whiteside's checked in for the Rockets. Houston leading by 12. Grant outside. Off target with his 3. And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home.
2 minutes remaining.
DeRozan passes to Dedmon.
2 minutes.
Rocket 6. Ball finds Dedmon. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The long reach of Dedmon makes him a good target on the alley-oop.
Porter passes to Whiteside. Dedmon with the block. .135 left in the 3rd. 18 feet out. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from White.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
And then Porter with the jam.
And the game of basketball is one of runs, and right now this one's definitely not over.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The pass to Caruso. Back to Dedmon. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Whiteside. On the wing, Porter. Here's Grant. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Rockets call timeout.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Chicago. Here is Porter. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. He kicks it to Whiteside. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Whiteside's got 8 points.
All of 7 feet, 265. Whiteside easily powers through contact. That's a great play.
Outside, Levine. There's 14 seconds left in the third. 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's DeRozan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, with how great DeMar DeRozan is at scoring, you know he's going to get to the line a few times every game.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here. Now a timeout called by Houston.
2 shots. Timeout charge to Houston.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
I mean, a terrific free throw shooter. DeRozan really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. There. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Whiteside. Jeremy Grant is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Duarte in at the 2 guard.
That's his second personal foul. First team.
Here's Levine.
Rocket substitution.
Shoots off the step back. The putback. It's good on the putback. Redmond's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Wood against White with the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
So quick, Kobe burns the defender who sees it coming but couldn't stop it.
Outside, Green. Inside, it's stolen by DeRozan. Over in the corner, White. DeRozan against Green. It's rebounded by Houston. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good, Green.
Jalen Green taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Green.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Now DeRozan. Over Oladipo. That one off the back iron and out. Rockets leading by 10. Now here's Green. Oladipo dishes to Green. Lets the three fly. The Rockets again can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
There's a reason why Kobe takes a good number of threes a game. He's effective from deep.
Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded. Outside, Green. The Rockets with another miss.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
And it's DeRozan missing. Rockets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. The drive by Green, and Green slams it in.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Bulls trail by 9. Chicago calls timeout
for the Bulls.
Chicago making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Williams comes in for Kobe White. And it's Dosunmu in for Alex Caruso. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Pass to Vucevic. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with loose ends.
Number 1.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Here's Brunson. Outside, Green.
Oh, okay. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's DeRozan. It's Chicago with another bucket.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
Runs in the pass to Green. And another 3 for Houston.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Bulls trail by 13. Pass to Levine. And here's Vucevic. Williams trying to break free. The layup off target. Brunson with it. And there's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Now here's Dosunmu. Brunson covering. DeRozan on the wing. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
I love this effort by DeMar. Attacking all the way.
Passes it to Wood. And here's Brunson. Driving inside. And he banks in the layup.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
The pass to Dosunmu. Outside, Levine. Pass to Vucevic. There's the triple. That one, no good. And Houston the other way now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And he drives in, and they pick up 2.
it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Levine can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And now. We present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Green.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. It's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. Oladipo against DeRozan. Kicks to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Brunson against Vucevic. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Bulls trail by 16.
2 minutes
Dosunmu, the pass to Levine. Driving in over Green. It's Chicago with another bucket.
It's hard to stay in front of Zach. His first step, it's insane.
Right side, Green. Pulls it up. Kept wide by Houston. Good. Nice job down low. And the Rockets lead by 16.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Houston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Houston.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And, guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They trail by 18. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lengths at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
White against Porter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Simonovic, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by White.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
David, thank you as always.